Hello, this is iRoxanneLady and welcome to another tutorial video of Trove the game, the people flying there. And today is a time where I'm going to teach you how to fly in Trove. And for that you need to get some wings, and you don't get wings until the level 20 of mastery, and then those wings appear automatically in your stash in your hands. So if they don't appear and you have a power rank, if you have mastery of level 20, then you go and access your wearing menu by pressing that button down here. And then at the bottom here, it says wings. And you basically go on it, you click on it, and over here you should see at least one pair of wings here waiting for you to equip. So to equip the wings, as usual, you go on it, you click the wings, you press the A button, and then you can fly. With different mastery levels, you get different wings, and you can buy them, you can find them, and you can even get event wings like I have here. They just appear when you do some events and when you play the game. But wings are very, very difficult to find, so they are very precious things because they will make your life so much easier. So how do you use your wings, and what are the wings? So different wings have different types of stats. For example, the first wings you get have 75 movement speed. Bearing in mind that the first mount you get has 65 movement speed, so that's already 10 movement speed more when you use those wings. And then at level 40 mastery you get another pair of wings which give you 100 movement speed and 100 glide. Glide is the ascend or descend level, so the level 35 glide they go down quicker, and 100 glide they kind of level up, they go a bit further, let's put it that way. So how do you use your wings? Basically you equip your wings by using the A button on the remote, and then once you have equipped them you go out somewhere high like we are here in the hub world. We are on top of the building, really high up. You can see people down there having fights and things and doing stuff. So basically what you do is you climb somewhere high or jump somewhere high. It doesn't have to be this high, but it can be just a couple of blocks, anything, any height would do. So what you do is you jump up and you press and hold the A button, which gets you to fly, like someone's flying down there already. So basically what you do is you jump up and you press and hold the A button, which gets you flying with the wings. And these are adorable little things, those wings. So how do you fly and how do you steer? Let's go back up here because we can only fly so much. Right, so basically how do you fly is you steer with the R button. The R button is for steering. Wherever you want to go, you point at or look at, and the wings will fly that direction. When you use the L button, that's the safe descending button where it goes down quicker when you press upwards. Whoa! Not like that. Right. So basically, when you press upwards, it descends really, really quickly. And when you press downwards, then it slowly glides down with no issues. You won't get hurt, but you pretty much hover in one spot. You move a bit forward, but not that much. So let's show this in action, basically. Right. If you can get up on the post here. Right. So basically, to steer, you go flying, and then you steer it with that button. Right. And then when you want to go descend really quickly, it goes like that. And when you want to hover down slowly, it just you like a little angel. So today's other mission that we are gonna do is to go and learn some basic mastery. And one of the easiest ways to gain mastery is to do some fishing. And where is the fishing that you need to do? How do you get the poles and things? We start right now. Right, basically, when you end up in a world the first time, then you end up here, right? And this is where the portals are, or where, because the portals have gone now. Instead, you have a map here that tells you where to go. You can press X and you can then point out which world you want to go to. So they have made that a bit easier. So anyway, so you end up here in a hub world, and on your left, or where the hearts are, this is where the club worlds are. Behind you there's like an alley, and on the left of that there's this kind of a weird building with palm trees and things and water around. So this is where you need to head to, because you need to talk to the guy called Saltwater Sam, and he sells anything to do with water, basically anything to do with water. So press X to trade with a guy, and over here you have some boats and sails and all sorts of stuff. So basically what you need first is you need to buy a basic fishing pole. So to buy that, you just click the A button. Yes, and you already have it. Now the other thing you need is some lure. You can have you can have 1 lure, or you can have 9 lures, or you can have 90 lures. I suggest, if you want to grow your mastery, get the 90 lures, because it costs you less and you don't have to worry about it. If you're short on glim, because you buy this with a glim, that's 200 glim, that's 10 glim, 90 glim, and 900. If you have 90 glim, get 9 of them. If you have more than that, get the maximum amount you can, but make sure you have some spare, because you need to buy some other stuff every now and then. So what you do is you go on it and you click the A button, it purchases the stuff. Right, so how do you fish? Firstly, you need to find a little bit of water. That's the first thing. So once you've found the water, you go into your equipped items by pressing the button down. And over here, you go there where it says fishing pole, right at the bottom here. At the moment, I have something equipped. I have Candid Fishing Cane equipped. But when you start first, you have basic fishing pole. So you equip it by pressing A, go out, and to fish, what you do is you see that little circle in the middle of the screen. Can you see that? Right, when I move around, there's this, your cursor circle, whatever it is, that needs to point at the water. So when you point at water and you press X, then it throws the lure in, or throws the thing in, I can't remember the name at the moment, to start fishing. And in order to fish, you just need to wait for a while, and it literally is for a while. Someone's joined in with me. Right, so basically, yeah. So when it starts hopping like that, you press the X again, and it catches the fish. Some fish are rare fish, the other fish are not so rare. So basically, you do enough fishing, you gather enough fish. Let's do some more fishing, and then I'll come back to you in a moment and explain what to do with the fish. Right, so I have gathered 3 little fishies. Where are they? We have basic fishing pole. We already have one, so we don't need another one. So what we have is, we have caught 3 jumping jade fins. Right, these are quite common fishies in the hub world. So how do you earn mastery by catching fish? Firstly, you don't catch anything, well, you don't earn anything when you catch the fish. All the mastery points and everything happen in your house. And let's find a nice place to build a house. There's one spot there, so there you go. Use your wings to fly there nicely over the water. I'll explain to you how to use that's someone else's place, isn't it? Right, okay, no it isn't though. This is our house now. Fine, so to use the fishies as a mastery, you need to go to your loot collector. Right, we need to put something away first, because we have some items that we need to keep. So yeah, you go to your loot collector, and over here you can see that there are fishies and some other things, maybe, depending on what you have gathered. So fishies usually are locked. They are locked for a reason, because you can either keep them or you can get rid of them. And every time you get rid of them, you get stuff, but sometimes you need to keep them. So it depends on what your preferences are. So in order to earn mastery points, you need to unlock them by pressing the X button. Now, the fishes are unlocked and they can be now claimed. So when you first get your first fishies, it's easy. Alongside with 9 glim for a lot of fish, you will also gain some mastery points. So in order to get the mastery points, you just press the Y button, or A button if you want to do a single item, Y button if you want to do all of them. Just press that. It will get into your collected items, and you will earn mastery points doing that. So basically, one fish will give you 1 mastery point. The other thing to remember is fishes that give you mastery points are only new fish that you catch. The ones that you already have in your loot collector don't give you anything other than rewards, as you could see me doing this. But all is not lost, because there are loads and loads and loads of different fish. Amongst those fish there are not so common, difficult to get fish, and very rare fish. So each fish has a place they like to swim around, like saltwater fish and stuff like that. And each fish can be caught with certain type of the fishing pole. I believe there are around 20 fish you can fish per location, and the locations they're not like a map locations, they are fish locations, let's put it that way. So let's go through the other types of basics. Right, over here I have a few different bits of fishing rods and things. You can buy them, the basic one, from that guy there where we bought this one from, or when you have gotten your first fishes and you want to advance, you go here to Nautical Assembler box. These are sometimes found in ships over the seas as well, so you don't have to come to Hub World all the time, but it's just difficult to find, so it's easier to come to Hub World. Basically, so you go in there by pressing the X button, and over here you go into where it says fishing, and here you can buy different rods, and different rods are for different things, really, basically. So the first one you can get is Molten Magma Shifter, Candid Fishing Cane is next, and then Lady of the Lake. So in that order pretty much, because they all need different things to buy them. For example, to make them, to be fair, not buy them, to make them, you need to get ancient scales, and ancient scales you get by fishing rare fish, and they are rare for a reason, because they are literally rare. But if you fish long and hard enough, you will get ancient scales from the rare fish you catch. There is no limit in how many rare fish you can get for how many ancient scales you get. You can catch the same kind of a rare fish many times and you will still get your scales, trust me. That's how it works. So at the moment I don't have ancient scales myself, because they are very, 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 very difficult to get. So other materials as well you need to get for different rods are like Infernium ore, flux, sharpstone ore, wild cupcakes, primordial flame, and sharpstone ore. So everything that is gatherable by mining them. So now the next topic will be where to find different kinds of fish. And in order to do that, you need to go and search different areas and different worlds, because fish love to swim anywhere that's liquid in Trove. That includes chocolates, lava, and in plasma as well, as long as it's liquid, right? So basically, how do you find them? The first fishing rod is pretty much suitable for water only, so wherever there's water, you can use that fishing rod in the water and you can just catch a fish. But to get to the other different realms, you need to go and explore the map. And map is something that you get underneath that R button. You basically press this down like you would on a normal button, not around, but you just press it down just once. It clicks once and it will give you the map. At the moment, we're in Hub World, there is nothing there. So in order to go to and explore the different worlds, you need to go to our new portal building, which is rather weird, and go to Trove in Atlas. Right, and then you need to choose. Let's choose something. Let's go to the Desert Frontier world. Let's go there. And you do that by pressing the X button, as simple as that. So basically, when you end up in a world, you're in a world with the others, and you end up at the beginning point like you would do, and everybody else is the same. So there you go. So you have some ores around, you have some landscapes, you have some weird buildings and missions to complete, and some other weird ores as well. Right, basically, so what do you do then? You press down the map button once, and there you go, you have a map here. To move around, you use the LT and RT button to kind of zoom in and out of the thing. So over here on this map, you will find the white bits are the frozen worlds, where you can find anything frozen. The black areas are usually the computer screens on them, Our cursed vale, and the one that we are in currently is the Desert Frontier. Basically, you have everything for everything, and certain maps only have certain things. So in order to get lava, you need to equip the next fishing rod, which is Molten Magma Shifter, and you get that when you have enough items to buy it. So basically, you need to find some lava. Let's go and find some lava. Right, I couldn't find the lava in a normal world, so I went to the Dragonfire Peaks that I know that has a lava in it. So all you need to do is a bit of molten lava. Shouldn't really go swimming in it, but if you have Dracolit, you're kind of little bit resistant to fire, so that's another reason why you should get one. So in order to go fishing in lava, you need to equip Magma Shifter, fishing rod, and then point your cursor, not on a wall there, but on into the lava, and then press the X button. It will throw a nice dragon head into the lava, and the same thing happens. You wait until the fish will hook onto your fishing line, and then when it starts bobbing, you press the X again. Right, just like so. Alright, and we have gotten some other fish, which we believe we also got as well. So let's go and check out the chocolate fishes then. And yeah, chocolate is a sticky substance that you can only find in Crandoria. And Crandoria is a candy cane world where you can find all sorts of lollipops and all sorts of edible stuff walking around and trying to kill you. Right, so basically to fish in this chocolate pond, you need another fishing rod, which you access once again by pressing the down button. You go into your fishing pose once you have purchased the right one, and you go into candied fishing cane, and you use that in a chocolate, same as with lava and water. So basically, you point the cursor again into the molten chocolate, and you press the X button. It will throw the lovely candy cane rod in, or the bob, in a water or in a chocolate, I should say. And then you need to wait until it starts bobbing to catch some more fish. And there are other opportunities. Anything liquid, you can actually use these fishing rods on. Added to that, the highest level fishing rod you have, you just press the X button. Added to that, the highest level fishing rod you have, the most likely you can fish pretty much anywhere, because you can use the same candy cane fishing rod in a normal water. So normal water is that way. Basically what you do is you kind of check your map and just point yourself to the direction you want to go to. And to descend really quickly, just use the up button like that, and then glide slowly down like you would like a little angel. So you go into this near the water, you point your cursor into the water. When you point at the land, it doesn't do anything. You just can't fish or anything. When you point at water, though, you press the X button, and it will throw the nice candy cane fishing rod into the water. So you can use that fishing rod for pretty much anything. But before you get there, you need to get the basic fishing rod and pretty much catch most of the fish available there to get to the next level, because it's a very time-consuming thing to do. But it's one of the easiest ways to earn mastery, because there are so many different fish to catch, and all of them give you loads of points and everything, so it's worth doing that. There's one more thing that I want to add, and that's about using the map. So when you use a map, normally, when you stand still, and hello cake, hello cake, let's get rid of the cake first, right? Because it's kind of on our way, so hello cake, go away cake, basically. Why is it so difficult, that cake? Right, perfect. Let's get the items as well. So basically, when you open up your map, with the button. Then you can scroll up and down, but you can't move forward with the map. You need to be standing still, or if you're moving, you can use it, but the chances are that something's going to happen. So if you are kind of traveling long distances with the wings because you need to go somewhere like urgently, really, really far away, and you're over the water, you don't know which way you're going, then on the top screen there you can see the compass and things. But to be fair, I don't know which way north is or northeast is or anything like that. So what I usually do is when I'm flying, I press that map button down. I can see my map whilst I'm flying, right? But bearing in mind, if you happen to go anywhere dangerous and stuff, then you need to get out of the map first. There's one thing that is not dangerous in this world, and that is water. Because when you go in the water, you don't drown. It's kind of a new realm. It's kind of a new place to be. And you can kill monsters. You can walk around. You can hop around. You can do pretty much anything you want to do in the water. It has no effect on you. Anyway, and I think this is a perfect time to end our underwater adventure. That's what we're doing. Trove tutorial. It's a lovely, lovely sky we have there. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy it, please give a like, and I will see you in the next episode then. Bye-bye.